Ta-da! Hello, hello, fishy people. Dennis, hello. Welcome everyone to the Monday night Steenfott Aquatics live stream with your host, Steenfott Aquatics. Steenfott Aquatics. Steenfott Aquatics. As always, we'll give a few minutes for people to join in here. Let me get my chat back here. For anyone interested in the best live fish, head on over to Dan's Fish. Link there in the chat. It is pinned. Orange flash at Dan's look amazing. So far, we only sold one pair, which is crazy. Let's take a peek while we wait, shall we? Head on over to Dan's Fish. Probably find these under Apistos. That is a pair? Holy smokes, people. What are you waiting for? Click that link and look at these. Apistogramma cockatoides, orange flash pairs, $29.99. That's a really good price. 7 available. I might actually have to buy some myself. Can I use my own affiliate link? Black striped dwarf cichlid. Those are pretty awesome. Atahualpa. Hualpa. Females only. Well, I guess that's why they're discounted. Some Agassizii. I wonder, are those wild caught? I wonder. I guess maybe we can look. 1 inch, probably not wild caught, and that's probably why there's no color. And Apistogramma species tank BB11 BB. $16.99. See, this is the hard thing about Apistos right here. Dan's Fish. Like, I don't want to buy these. Like, what if I buy 5 of them? Like, I don't want to get all males or all females. I definitely like the selling them as pairs, like the orange flash. Because what if I buy 3 and I get sent all females? I would be really sad. Really, really sad. Now, I guess 1/2 inch to 1 1/4 inch. Sure, probably hard to sex, but still. I'd still be kind of sad. I'd be a sad Bob. It says the BB11s, BBs, pew pew BB, are starting to color up. All right. All right. So what I want to do is something I haven't done in a while. And I want to start out with, can I go in front of my camera or microphone? I want to start out with some good news. If anybody has had any good news in the last week, I want you to type it out in chat because we can all use a little good news, even if it's not our own. Any ideas where I can get Parkinsoni rainbows that look almost wild? Farm fish and freedom. What does a wild Parkinsoni look like? What does a wild Parkinsoni look like? For me, I've got some good news. It's not fish related, but I'm going to say it anyways because I think it's really good news. And that is the price of lumber futures has dropped significantly. The price of lumber is starting to come down. On the East Coast, you already have sub $5 2x4s. On the West Coast, by Wednesday, we should be looking at sub $5 2x4s. And for someone that's about to build his own little shanty, it couldn't have come at a better time. So that's my good news. Next week, I am buying a whole truckload of lumber. It's going to get delivered in one foul swoop. It's going to be great. I'm super excited. Going to be super busy. Johnny Dan's Fish says we have a lot of Bosemani. Let me go back. Let's see. I haven't, well, it's been about a month since I've looked at the rainbows on stream. And it wasn't... you know, it was kind of lackluster last time. Let's see what we got here now. Rainbow fish. Beautiful, beautiful luminatus right there. Can't go wrong. Some parvas. Love me some parvas. 66 rainbow fish. Now, are these any collection point here, or are we just Bosemani, like aquarium? Oh, aquarium strain. There you go. $13.99. We got a size here. Let's see. 1 1/4 inch. All right. Yeah, I should be starting to get some color right about now. And the picture that we're looking at right now, actually, that's not bad for aquarium strain. Not bad at all. What else we got going on here? Gertrude, always a fan favorite right there. Second row. Chilothrina Pricei, all female. Well, I guess, again, that's why they're discounted. Cali Lumpier. Definitely check those out. And Sicuensis right here, bottom right. Oh, only 2 available. Dang it. This is a really awesome rainbow fish. If you like a Herbert Axelrodi, but you want a little bit darker, a little more bronze in the color, Sicuensis is a really good one. Really, really good one. And there you go. dansfish.com. Use the link. Use the link. My chat is broken again. Ginger Grumble with the $10 super chat. Lumber Fun also had a $10 super chat in the members only stream. Thank you, Ginger, so much. I appreciate it. As I said in the members only stream, if I get $25 in super chats tonight, I'm going to be giving away 5 memberships because that's how much it cost me. So there you go. Curtis with the $1 super chat. We're almost halfway there already. Plywood came down $2 in Buffalo. Yeah, man, the plywood is really lagging behind. They're really gouging us on the plywood. OSB is under $30 a sheet for the first time in a long time. That's a good sign. Granted, it's not the $10 that it used to be. Still, it was $50 2 months ago. So, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Got a little girl on the way having her first child. Super. That is absolutely great news. Farm, fish, and freedom. 3 of my favorite things. Farm, fish, and freedom. I could go for some freedom right now. GD taxes don't make anything free, though. But I digress. Absolutely. Congratulations. Johnny Dance Fish says, time to build a fish room with money I don't have. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm going to buy, like, if 2x4s get under $4, I'm probably going to buy like 500 of them. I'm exaggerating, but I'm going to buy a ton of them. Ginger Grumble with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. I call them subs, but members, whatever. Oh, Nisi. Nisi was actually my very first member of the channel. So that's kind of funny. Upper Aquatics, Ale Sanchez, and Sam Fran. Congratulations. Gas is steady climbing, though. Gas is steady climbing. Which kind of is unfortunate. It went down a little bit, like 5 cents, and then it shot up like 15 cents. So, like a little teaser. Not good news. Not good news. Here's some good news. Metcow with the $5 super chat for a gifted membership. Who was gifted a membership? We're going to start doing a couple streams a week, so definitely get on board. And John, as a freeloader, I could use a membership. Chris, what's going on, my friend? That's it. Nobody else has. Waiting until Dan has SIEs, coolies, and CBD so I can order all at once. Smart. Save on shipping. Definitely. Slams door. Kickbox. Throw something heavy and breakable. Breathe. Sorry, I just realized I was in a top chat. The worst. Nobody else has any good news? Come on. Come on. I'm still waiting on a kidney. The good news is I'm still here to be waiting. That is very good news. Very good news. Send some positive vibes your way. Tell you what. If I die tomorrow, you can have my kidney. There, it's on. That's binding. A verbal contract in the state of Washington is binding. I cannot read your name, but shalom to you too, my friend. Walked by my tank of giant Daniels. Must have thought it was feeding time because they just absolutely tore a Colombian tetra to death. Literally shredded. That's not good news. That's the opposite of good news. Where are we going here? Jeez. Think I need a plumber. Plumbing isn't really that hard. If you know where your shutoff is to your house, just shut it off and replace the pipe. Light on Bob Lazar looks like it's strolling. UFOs. I was gonna do this theme from X-Files, but I cannot do that one. Regina says I paid $6.40 for 87 today. Holy smokes! You get Bob City. Yeah, there's probably not much left of it, but it is still alive. Robert Johnson said I donated my kidney in February. Awesome. Awesome. Best of luck. My name is Jason. This is my little brother's account. There you go. Mark says, good news. It is cold, raining, and I have to go to work in 2 hours. Hey, if that's good news, that's great. Some people are excited to go to work. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but it kind of sounds like it. Good news. I just ordered 2 trios of wild alien bettas from Frank's Bettas. There you go. Xanadudu. I've just turned it off now. You need some... oh my gosh, what's that? That stupid commercial where that guy's like slapping tape on everything to stop the water. Someone will say it. Johnny says, good news, I'm in Wyoming. Bad news, I'm in Wyoming. Kansas says, my twin boys will be 2 months old on Thursday. They were almost born last time you asked for good news. Sweet. Also started putting fish in the 300-gallon stock tank I was given at work a few weeks ago. That's right, I remember. Awesome. Good. What do people say when they want a follow-up? I don't know. There's like a hashtag for follow-up. I don't know. Pound something. Maybe. I don't know. Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics says, hey, fish family. I hope everyone is doing well and staying. I hope you're all staying here too. Don't go anywhere. Do not change your tile. Flex Seal. Flex Tape Flex Seal. There you go. I think they sell it at Home Depot. Can I put a Sugandese bicher? I am not familiar with this fish, but there'll be an easy way to tell. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Is it a Senegal biker? Is that? I've never heard of this biker before. Is it Senegal? I don't know. Google doesn't know what this is either. Is that the scientific name? I'm unfamiliar. Unfamiliar with that one, some dude. Not super recent good news, but I got 6 baby veiltail angels from a customer for free last week. That's pretty rad. Texas Fish Room, speaking of some good news, Texas Fish Room, your video has been doing pretty good on views, I noticed. So congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. That's always exciting. Senegalese. Yeah, so if it is, that's what I kind of thought. If it's a Senegal biker, then yes, you can put a couple of those in a 75. They don't get very big at all. Good news, my friend in Brazil passed his exams in medical school, and my sister is visiting from Chicago at the end of the month. Parentheses, I like this sister. All right. I guess that is good news. What is it? Sugan? Yeah. Sugandese nuts. Okay. Very, 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 very well done. Very nice. Good news. The bomb scare that shut down the freeway for half the day wasn't a bomb, just a backpack with a bunch of beef jerky in it. Twine hanging from it. Interesting. We had a real bomb at my old job. That was exciting. Someone parked a bomb right in the front door, right in the entrance. That was pretty fun. We had SWAT, we had bomb squad, we had helicopters, we had state police, we had sheriffs. It was only a pipe bomb after all that, which, I don't want to be around a pipe bomb when it goes off, but at least it was just a pipe bomb. Did you guys hear that? There's a cricket chirping in here. That is going to drive me nuts. Tiffany White says, the white clouds in my tub started breeding. I have lots of small fry swimming. That's good, because I'm going to need some at some point. So hopefully you might be able to sell me some again. What are some good island schooling fish? I'm making an island tank. Any schooling fish. Tetras, rasboras, smaller rainbows. Yeah, it doesn't... Being that it's an island tank, like, I'm assuming you have your tank with an island in the middle and you want them to school around. Any schooling fish will school around that. Now, there's... If you want like a fast, like tightly schooling fish, you could do like rummy nose tetras. I don't know how big the tank is, but yeah. What is a good tank weights to put with Pseudocrenlabriatus nicolsi? Easy E. So I would do anything that's not a bottom dweller. Community safe, so yeah, rainbows. Rainbow fish would be a good one. But they're generally very peaceful. If they're spawning, they're going to protect their spawn like any other fish. But otherwise, any community fish that won't fit in their mouth, and you're good to go. I've kept them a couple different times, and I've never seen any like real aggression from them. Crickets in the house is terrible news. I know. I made a huge mistake. I ordered 1,000 crickets, and I opened the box like an idiot, so some of them got out, and it's going to be a horrible next 3 to 5 weeks. It's going to be awful around here. I just know it. Good news, I smoked pork butt yesterday, and it was awesome. All right. All right. Good news, I started making beef jerky again. That's always good news. Let's see. Ooh, loving all the plants behind you. Jay Olivers and Guppies. Me too. There will be less next week, but I am enjoying them. They're all pretty decently healthy for the most part. So there's some yellow and some brown spots occasionally in there, but otherwise not too shabby. A lot of them are growing. This one right here is going crazy. That guy. But yeah, I'm kind of sad. This, my Monstera Peru here, I knocked that over. And ever since I knocked it over, it quit growing. So it's still sad. I don't know. Maybe it took it personally. It was just an accident. But yeah, at least it's not dying. But no new leaves since I knocked it over. Ginger Grumble with the $5 super chat says, please hit the like button. I agree. Also, if you have fish questions, shoot them out there. We got a lot of smart people in the chat. So we can surely get your questions answered. We have 130 people here, 60 likes. Okay, we can get a few more likes. Just a few. Well, I was fine until Bob said to come up with his news, and I realized I had none. No, good news. Not my news. You got to have some good news. I mean, you're alive, right? That's good news. That's better than the alternative, right? Sergey, hello. Oh. All right. Coming in late, Cody S. was gifted a membership by Ginger Grumble. Just randomly. All right. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only did 4 at the beginning. Interesting. Cody S. now a member. Come on to the live streams every Monday, 3:30 to 3:45-ish start time every Monday. And someone else is smart. Hello, that last one popped up way after the rest. Yeah, that's kind of weird. No news is good news. Sure. Yeah. I mean, having no news is better than having bad news. Definitely. Are glass stainless steel lily pipe inflow outflows worth buying? Greg, that's kind of up to you as the buyer, right? A lot of people buy the glass ones just because they look good in their delicately planted aquascape, you know. I've always used plastic, just black plastic ones. I don't really care that much. So it's definitely up to you. I just, as far as the glass ones, I know I'm going to eventually break them. Like, they're super fragile. Eventually I'm going to bump it, like moving some rocks around. It's going to shatter in the tank. I've done it with heaters multiple times. So I try to stay away from anything glass. Is that Bob Lazar drawing on your wall? It's hung on my wall, if that's what you're asking. BJ Palmer, Billie Jean says, hi, Bob and crew was lurking during dinner time. Hello, BJ. I drove 2.5 hours away to get a bike, and it's awesome. They couldn't get one near me for 2 years. That's crazy. What kind of bike? Like a motorcycle, pedal bike, unicycle? I don't know. Wait, a unicycle cannot be a bicycle. But did you say, you just said bike. So it could be. It could be. You never know. UPSers back says had to feed the rainbows. Regina Flange says, what kind of bike? Lucky for me, the bike repair shop that's by me is finally open again. So soon I will be getting my bike fixed and I'll be back on 2 wheels. Hopefully, well, probably next month. Probably next month, realistically. Road bikes are where it's at. You mean like riding bikes on the road? And Ginger brings up an excellent point. If you actually have a question, not a lot of fish questions today, which is all right. If it gets missed, you can ask again. Hold on. My motion alarms are going off. Let's see what's going on here. About a half hour ago, there was a dog running around in my front yard. Yeah, that was actually after the last stream. So I just want to make sure it's still not running around out there. I tried to chase it down, but was unsuccessful. Topic idea: if you could hybridize any 2 corridor breeds, what would they be? Plecos, rainbows, etc. Like hybridize 2 corridor breeds. One would absolutely be a stir-by, just for the hardiness and the polka dots. And then I would probably do maybe like a Lure Toensis, because they have the really tall fins and polka, so you get double the polka dots and really tall fins and the hardiness of a stir-by. If I could combine any 2 plecos, again, I want to go with hardiness. I'm going to go with a bushy nose, and because the bushy nose is sweet. And then I'm going to go with like an L264 bushy nose pleco, or a Sultan bushy nose pleco would be pretty outstanding in my opinion. What's wrong with my bike? Jimmy High, the carburetor needs to be rebuilt, and I have no idea how to do that. And apparently either does anyone else. So my cop car also needs the carburetor rebuilt. And I take these things to shops, and they're like, we don't really work on carburetors anymore. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure water got in the gas tank, so I probably have to buy a new gas tank too. I'll probably have to buy a whole new carburetor at this point. So, yeah, pretty bummed about that. Orange Laser and Orange Venezuela. What about like, I'm thinking skunk, just for that black lion. A skunk with a stir-by would be pretty cool. Orange saddle and polka dots. Yeah, that would be a good one too. Orange Laser and really any Corey. If I was combining rainbows, I would do the Pygmaeus and something else, like a Pygmaeus and Pygmaeus, just because I want another small species for the hobby. So I'm gonna do Pygmaeus, which is small, obviously. Pygmaeus, pygmy. And then maybe, It all comes down to what color I would want. Maybe a pygmaeus and like a Herbert axelrodi, like a small yellow rainbow fish would be kind of neat. Yeah, I think so. I think so. The 300-gallon outdoor tub I set up 10 days ago now have a bright red algae. It's still way too cold for plants or fish. Should I be concerned or just wait? Any experience with red algae? Red algae comes from the same school or whatever as blackbeard algae. So I wouldn't be concerned about it at all, especially in an outdoor tub. Just buy a rebuild kit, and if you screw it up, you have to buy a new one anyways. That is true. That is true. I think I'm better off just buying a whole new carburetor at this point, honestly. It was my fault for not winterizing it. I thought starting it like once a month would be okay, but apparently not. So, oh my gosh. He's got to be out there running around again because my motion detector is going nutso. Jiminy Christmas. Motion detected, motion detected, motion detected. Motion detected. Yeah, it's probably that dog running around again. Davo, what's going on? Says, I do have some good news. I lost one of my Amanos a year ago when I did a total tank redo. Yesterday, he made a miraculous reappearance. Isn't it amazing how that works? I've had that happen so many times just with various fish. Usually catfish. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Just a one random Amano fish. I had some brown algae in my tank with 6 white cloud minnows. Do you think a mystery snail would be good in addition to the aquarium to help with cleaning? So, one, it really depends on what type of brown algae. If it's just your typical, what is it? I forget the name of the brown algae now, but if it's just your standard typical brown algae, yes, a mystery snail would help. Would it get rid of all of it? Probably not. You would need, to get rid of all algae, you need like a bushy nose in there. Diatom algae is what I was trying to say. I do a zebra pleco mixed with a royal. So you want a giant zebra pleco? Kali Tawa, I think it's Tiwa, isn't it? Tiwa? I think it's Tiwa. But I'm probably wrong. You're probably right. That would be a good one, too, to go with like a pygmaeus. I thought the motion detector was the dogs. No, the motion detector is outside, so they wouldn't be. My dogs are inside. There's a different dog running around. Yeah, so that's what's making my phone go nuts. A violet Cory and an orange Cory. I mean, if we're being honest, like combining any 2 Corys are going to be awesome because Corys are awesome. I had 50 ghost shrimp and 10 Amanos to a tank with red hooks. They ate all the shrimp. When I tore the tank apart, all 10 Amanos were still there. They were very smart shrimp. They're just really hardy, super hardy. Snail Army for the win. Some dude says, thanks for the membership, Bob. I'm at work now, but next week I will gift some. There you go. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Like something else that I won't mention. That I don't have, just saying. All right, that was weird. All right, what else we got going on here? Let me get something to drink. Discovered a 1.5 or a half-inch. Regina says, discovered a half-inch Julii Cory baby in a planted tank that I don't really do much with other than water changes. It's so cute. I agree. Do I have any experience with scarlet Badis? Yes. Yes, I do. With a few different... I've kept 3 different species of Badis. 3 different species. Benjamin Peters just says, wow. Wow. Actually, no, a few people in chat have also have experience with Scarlet Badis. So EJ, wait, is this a different EJ? I'm confused. I don't know which EJ this is. I think there's a couple EJs. Yeah, if you have a question, just toss it out there. We will get you the answer. Have I ever had Tanganyikan killifish? No, but I have seen them in real life. They're hard to find for some reason. They do show up about once a year, and they're hard to find because they're not very popular. So there was someone local to me that was actually breeding them, and just even online, I couldn't sell them. Have I ever raised Scarlet Badis fry? That I have not, EJ. That I have not. And I know you have some growing out, right? Like you're breeding them. You know who else is breeding them is Alexander Engelhart, which I don't know if he's here right now. But if you're lurking, Alexander, maybe I thought there was only one EJ. I think you're right. There's EJ Fishes something, and then I think you're the only one that's actually just EJ though. So yeah, I think you're right. I was thinking of the EJ Fishes, and maybe I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so the Tanganyikan killifish, they just don't sell well. I think people think that they have to have like a Lake Tanganyikan biotope, which is just not true. Do I think fire mouths are too small for a 40 breeder? No, I think they're too big for a 40 breeder. I'm aware that lots of people keep fire mouths and 40 breeders, but I wouldn't. I think it's too small. I wouldn't enjoy it. It's just a personal preference thing for me. Wow, I've missed a stream for a couple weeks and the plants behind you have gone crazy. Looks good. Yeah, they're getting out of control for sure. Some of them not so much, but yeah. They never bred, unfortunately, but those were males. Were fired up the entire time she was in the tank. Wait, you had the female? I've kept Scarlet Badis, and you had a female at one point. Yeah, I know they don't send out females hardly, or they really try not to. Too coolie for schoolie. What's going on, my friend? Do you do water changes with your outdoor tubs? No, it's not necessary here at all. It literally rains every single day. Every day. Will C says Alyssa Bentley breeds Scarlet Badis. There you go. I haven't seen Alyssa in this stream in a while. Mark, if it didn't rain here every single day, I probably still wouldn't do water change. Well, depending on stocking levels, I probably wouldn't do water changes, but I would like just top off. I think Alyssa Bentley is just Alyssa Bentley. Like that's the channel name, right? I can find the link here. Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me. There's like a billion Alyssa Bentley channels, of course. Oh, here it is. This is the one. This should do it. Someone else probably already got it, though. Oh, no. I'm going to beat everyone. Yoink. Found it. Never mind. Dang it. Johnny, the Aquarium tanks went off the half-off sale, so we're back up to full price. There you go. Oh, you just got a pair, or you saw them going out today. Now you need to figure out. For some reason, I thought you already had fry. I don't know. I was lurking somewhere, but obviously I'm wrong. I mean, you would know after all. I've had my black tiger Badis spawn, but I've never like tried to actually keep the babies. So like one or two would grow up every time. My fish room went from 750 gallons to 150 gallons, and rebuilding is so expensive. Everything is expensive right now. It's the worst. In a species-only tank, how many neon tetras would you put in a 55-gallon? Probably double, like 120. I would definitely do at least 100. If that's the only thing that's going in there, I would do at least 100 neon tetras, and I would get a lot of jungle val and just let them like school through the jungle val. They even make that noise too. It's pretty cool. How is a 40 breeder $120 at Petco? Oh, that's why. That's why. Yeah, because they're expensive. They used to be $99. They're going up. They've been going at it, but the day I saw fry, sweet, sweet. Raise those fry and send us females. This was like 5 years ago. This was a long time ago. I think there's like some really old crappy videos of them on my channel. If you go back to like 2016ish, I might have taken them down. I don't know. I made a lot of videos private, a lot of the early videos private, so I don't know if they're still there. Sub to Dan's Fish because of this channel. Phenomenal content from both of you, and can't wait to make my first order. Hunter, wait till you get your first order. I don't know if you ever ordered fish online, but if you get an order from Dan's Fish, you're gonna be like, dang, like these guys really care about their fish. It's crazy. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me how they could ship the fish the way they do and be profitable, but obviously they can because they're still here. Bunny Viper, hello, good to see you. Fish Tank Barn, what's going on, Mike? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The start of your summer. I don't know if you get a summer, but I know your kids are out of school now, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Christina Alphabet. Hey. Yeah, I wish Dan would make more content, you know? Dan at Dan's Fish. Obviously, he's running a business, so I get it. But when was the last actual video? A month ago? I mean, I could say that about myself too. I wish I would make. He makes more videos than me, so like, why am I even complaining? Ay. Coral red pencilfish. All right, coming back. Definitely hoping for females. I want to start a breeding program and make sure everyone in America can get females if they want one. Yeah, it's amazing how long it's taken for females to show up here. I remember just first getting back in the hobby and like researching Scarlet Badis, and I wanted to get some, and they're like, no, you can't get females. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that's so weird. Nope. Can't get females. They don't import females. I'm like, that's so weird, but nice that we've finally got females around here. It was a real sausage fest for a while. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? We're working on it. All four of us are here now, so hopefully we can free him up. Free. What's your shirt say, Bob? It says, oh, I can't slouch. Oh, yeah, my back. I can't sit up straight. It says, smile schmore. Smile more. Katie, smile more. Is Tampa Tom here? No way. I don't believe it. Tampa Tom is here. Tampa Tom Fishing. Tampa Tom Fishing. I just started fishing again myself. Yeah. See? Got my fishing license right here. I've caught 23 fish in the last 2 weeks. 23 that I've kept. I've been eating a lot of trout lately. A lot of trout. Buy a Sky Colony and add it to the tank. Scarlet Badis will only eat live. You definitely want live foods if you're going to raise Scarlet Badis. They can be trained or tempted or however you want to call it to eat prepared food. I did get my Black Tiger Dario on prepared food, but for the most part, Like, even if you do get them on dry food, you're still going to want live foods as a backup. I love Dan's fish room updates just off the cusp of launch. Then I bet for more videos. Yeah, and I can't wait to go visit. I've always wanted to go to Wyoming, and now there's actually a reason to go. So hopefully not much longer. I don't know. Do we have an ETA Johnny on the warehouse? Sorry, I gotta go run my mom to the ER. Well, go already. Don't waste time typing. Hope she's all right. I'm currently culturing infusoria and looking to start brine shrimp and vinegar eels. I love vinegar eels. They taste so good. But I also love them because they're so easy to grow. Like, talk about set it and forget it. You literally once you get them in there, you don't have to do anything. You just leave them there for months, and they'll still be just going at it. I only feed my fish live or frozen foods or veggies. I don't use normal fish foods. Like all your fish, or just the scarlet Badis? I know you've got like your crazy amount of totes that you're growing food in, but like all your, I mean, we should all eat that healthy, right? Man, our food here is just awful, terrible. I don't think I can reveal that. Dan will update that on Wednesday. Can't even give ETAs. Okay, you're going to make me look. You're going to make me search for the stupid email. Jeez. What's the what's the newsletter? What's the Dance Fish newsletter email? So I can search for it. I feel like I haven't got a Dance Fish newsletter email in a very long time. Maybe I've just skipped over it like all my other emails, but I feel like it's been a while. Maybe I'll check the gram. Ugh. Instagram has become the worst pile of trash. It's really amazing how fast it's gone downhill. But let's see. I just want to see a picture. Like, okay, here we go. When is this? 5 days ago. Okay, I can follow this progress. Look at all these. Man. Okay. Definitely progress being made. Guess I'll have to wait for Wednesday like everybody else. And here I thought I was special, but I guess not. How many neon tetras? I knew my blah blah blah. G35. I already answered. How many neon tetra species only? So neon tetras, though, that's your species. I said I would do at least 100, so that's what I would do. What do you do for autosynclists once algae is gone? How would you get them over to some dry food? I wouldn't. I would use like canned green beans, cucumbers, things like that. In my experience, autosynclists do not go for algae wafers, at least the ones I've tried. I've never tried autosynclists with the extreme, but I couldn't get them on the Hikari algae wafers at all. One thing, if you really want to nerd out, you can just get like a glass this size, throw some rocks in there, fill it up with water, and like set it in your windowsill or wherever it gets a lot of sun. And as soon as you start getting algae growing on the rocks, you can just swap out rocks. Put a new rock with algae on it, throw the old one in the cup, and just keep kind of rotating them in and out of the glass. Obviously, you want to make sure the water is fresh too, so change some water in there. But yeah, it's another thing you can do. Stuff I use live baby brine. It's a bit of a pain to hatch, but all the fish eat them. Yeah, I gotta do baby brine shrimp one of these days. What's a good hang on back filter for a 55 gallon? I'm kind of partial to the Aquarium brand filter. I I don't think there's one that's like hands down the best. I think they're all just decent. Like, yeah, there's not one company, in my opinion, that makes really good hang-on back filters. EJ says autosynclists really like Blanche from Golden Girls. They like Blanche's mustard greens. There you go. Now, will they eat mustard greens if you don't blanch them? I don't know. But yeah, if you run out of algae, just throw some veggies in there. I've never done BBS until a few days ago. It makes a huge difference. Like BBS, I think just live food in general. I mean, it's far superior than dry prepared food. Like fish food in general is not that great. There's definitely some better brands out there. There's a lot of crappy brands, but in general, it's always going to be better, in my opinion, to do live, frozen, fresh veggies, things like that. My guppy fry at Dan's are doubling in size daily. Dang, they're going to be 10 feet long in no time. Holy smokes. Doubling in size daily. Are peas only for goldfish? No, you can use peas for all kinds of fish. I witnessed a discus killing my other discus today. They can be mean. That's true. I mean, they are a cichlid, so they can definitely be territorial. Is San Francisco Bay bloodworms much worse than Hikari? I've never had a bad experience with any brand of bloodworms, but I know some people swear by certain brands and don't like other brands, but me, I've never had an issue with any of them. No idea boiling softens them up. Yeah, and it makes it sink, right? I mean, that's just a plus if it sinks. You would think if it's sitting in a tank for long enough that it would eventually soften up too, though. I don't know. Blanche Devereux, that's it. Get her mustard greens, and you're good to go. I would say so. My fish. Wait, what? Redina says, I would say so. My fish let a lot of San Francisco bloodworms sit, but eat the Hikari straight up. Interesting. Toy time with Ash. What vegetables to give fish besides peas? Well, it kind of depends. So peas are given to fish as kind of like... Peas are given to goldfish a lot because just goldfish have a lot of issues in general. But you would give peas to fish that are like backed up or having some bladder issues. So that's why we use peas. But then there's other fish that are just, that's all they'll eat is vegetables, like bushy nose plecos. I wouldn't do just vegetables. But again, it really depends on the fish, but almost all vegetables you can feed. I mean, I've seen people feed pumpkin, which is kind of crazy. Carrots, not a lot of fish eat carrots, but some plecos will eat carrots. Cucumbers, canned green beans are really popular. But canned green beans and cucumbers are kind of my go-to, just because cucumbers are very easy to grow, so I'd grow my own. And canned green beans, French cut, you want French cut canned green beans so that they're sliced down the middle. They're just cheap and easy. It's harder to avoid deficiencies on dry than live and frozen. That being said, live being 75% of your routine is daily. Wait, live being 75% of your routine is definitely preferred. It's harder to avoid deficiencies on dry than live frozen. Paul, I'm sorry, buddy. If I was local, I'd come help you. I'm not the best plumber, but I can stand around and make wisecracks and make things worse. So, If I was local, that's what I would do. I would just come over and make jokes, and then you'd really be upset. Would some Bacopa from one of my established tanks be enough to kickstart a cycle in a new tank? Yes and no, just another human person. It really depends. If you take some Bacopa, now just naturally it's going to have beneficial bacteria from coming from a cycle tank on there. And if you put it in a new tank and you add like 100 fish, no, that's not going to work. But if you add like just a couple fish, and also depending on the water volume, like is it 5 gallons, is it 75 gallons, you know, the larger the water volume, the less likely it is that you'll have problems. So kind of a few different variables there. If you boil the carrots and cut them thin, they love it. There you go. Bob, how often do you feed vegetables? So about once a week. And I usually do it when I'm like cleaning out my dubia roach or cricket colony, because I feed them vegetables. And so that's kind of like, that's just the day that I have my vegetables out. And I'll throw in like, I'm growing spinach right now, so I'll just throw in like a whole spinach leaf and just let them peck at it for a day. And if it's still there the next day, I'll just pull it out. I like feeding zucchini because you don't have the seeds of a cucumber. I mean, that's true. I mean, the seeds don't really bother me, but yeah, that's definitely an advantage. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to grow next. I have some broccoli I have to plant, which I'll probably plant back here in the next day or two. But I don't know what I'm going to do next. How big a temp swings are okay for rice fish? I have a 10-gallon planter pond. Water temp can get 80s during the day and drop at 60 at night. It's a gradual change, though. As long as it's gradual, it's not a big idea or not a big deal. But that's a very small amount of water for an outdoor tank. If you had like a couple hot days in a row, you could really torch them. Now they can go up into the 90s. They're very hardy fish, so. I don't know. I would just keep a close eye on it, being that it's only 10 gallons. But yeah, as long as it's a gradual change, they'll be just fine. Marvin's Loach Garden, what's going on? Better late than never, he says. Hello, fishy folks. Just getting the rest of the tank set up. Mostly successful move. All right. Could be any worse. I was in the middle of water changes. I wonder if it was like do you use like a python? I wonder if it was like the back pressure of the python finally maybe did something. I don't know. The arowana tetra, we call him barracuda, and he only eats bloodworms. Interesting. You only have one of them? Blue Water Jim is growing green beans. I got 6 rows of them. Oh, that would be kind of fun. I've never grown green beans before. Maybe I should try that. I definitely want to do carrots because I go through a lot of carrots. Will bumblebee gobies eat guppy antler fry? It's definitely, well... I have bumblebee gobies in with antlers and guppies, and I would say no, but I would say even if they are, it's not enough to, like, they definitely outproduce however many are being eaten, if they're being eaten. You know what I mean? So, but bumblebee gobies are really small. I mean, they do love live food, though, so they're probably gonna pick off a few fries, but like I said, I think like 20 bumblebee gobies and probably like 200 antlers and guppies in the tank. So I definitely always have guppies growing up. I have 3 female bettas. Can I add a male? I would not. He was mixed with some other fish. Took a while to figure out what he was. Hopefully we can get a bunch of them in. Yeah, bumblebee tuna. Hopefully it's not like something illegal. that would be unfortunate. Get something rare like that and then have to kill it or at least tell the internet that you killed it, right? But still secretly keep it, and then what's the point? You can never show anyone. I must grow green beans. I must. Well, green beans seeds. Green bean seeds. What do we got here? Here we go. $5 for a pack of, probably cheaper if it were actually in the store than buying them on Amazon. Kentucky blue bean seeds, purple whole pea seeds, crop bush bean seeds. All right, I'm gonna have to try this. It could be fun. I'm always down to try something new that I haven't tried before. Barbara had to wait for the AC repair guy. What? Keep bragging. Yeah, you see, at least you have nice enough weather to need AC. Jeez, I wish I could get to that point. Blue Water Jim says, what will help trigger my leopard Danios to spawn? Live food. Works every time. I mean, obviously not every time, but it works a lot of the time. Live food, I would say, is probably the number one thing to get any fish to spawn. Mark says, free panda loaches, 25 mixed ages and sizes, pick up in Four Corners area. Anyone interested? I have no idea where that is, but I'm guessing if you're in that area, you probably know what it is. There you go. 25 free panda loaches for free. Hello, my friend watching from the Philippines. A new friend here. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Paul, is the leak somewhere you can get to? It's just a straight pipe by pipe. Try shark bite fittings. You don't need any experience with them. Yeah, shark bite fittings, very easy to use. Like, even a caveman can do it. You're a fish hobbyist too? Well, so am I. So am I. It was a lovely 85 degrees and sunny today in Knoxville, Tennessee. Four Corners area. Where is the Four Corners? Is that where like those four states like touch each other in the corner? They like poke each other? That one area where like you could stand in four states at once? I don't know. I was hoping someone would chime in. Bob, we're in the fun zone. 55 at nights, 92 in the days. Oh, well, 92 is probably a bit much. 55 at night sounds pretty good, though. I would not complain about that. It's just wind and rain here every night. Every single night. Wind and rain. I took advantage of it and planted my tornado plants and washed my car while having 4 new windows installed. Did somebody break out your windows? What's going on? Yikes. Jeez. I hope not. I would be pissed. Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, and Arizona. So it is. It is, like, right? Where you can stand there and, like, lay across 4 states at the same time. Like, spread out. Urgh. Oh, man. Jiminy Christmas. All right, let's see. Not there yet. Not there yet. I still haven't bought my tomato plants. UPSer. I'm a bad old Southern woman. I don't think. I wish we had 55 nights, low to mid 70s. Now that's miserable. That's miserable. But comes with the territory, you know. I don't think I would ever grow tomato plants. Like, tomatoes are not my jam. I mean, they taste okay. I don't have anything against them, but I don't know. I don't think I'd ever do it. I thought we all learned about UCAN when we were kids. I remember that from the Griswolds family vacation when they're all holding hands and standing in 4 states at once. That's the only reason I know about it. From the Griswolds. Oh, such good movies. I wish they made good movies like that still. Not going to happen. Can you overfilter your aquariums? I'm sure an argument can be made, like, sure, eventually you're gonna get to a point where you have like a ton of water flow, and not a lot of fish are gonna like that much water flow. So if you have like 15 hang on back filters on your 55-gallon tank, yeah, it might be a little extreme. You might have too much water flow. But that's about the only scenario where I'd imagine you can overfilter. Because once your tank is established, you're always going to have the correct amount of beneficial bacteria you need, no matter what kind of filter you have. Benjamin Peters says, we have not been able to get live blackworms at the LFS here for quite some time. Does anyone recommend a good web-based seller for them? Ooh, I've never bought them online before. I don't know. Has anyone ever bought live blackworms online? I think there is I forget the website, but I think there is one website. Schoolhouse Rocks. I just watched that for the first time a few months ago, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. I wouldn't say it's like on the same level as like Christmas Vacation. No, I wouldn't even put it close to like Christmas Vacation, but that's like, I mean, not a lot of movies are in that category. My betta loves his 2FXs on his 3.5 gallon. See, there you go. Zane, hello. Good evening, all. What's cracking? Boy, what is going on? Gonna have to get up and do some jumping jacks or something. Johnny, you sound like a Facebook cichlid guy. We call them cichlid idiots around here, all right? You sound like the cichlid idiots. And that's not everyone who owns cichlids. You're not just an idiot because you own cichlids, but you definitely know, like MedCow knows, there's definitely some cichlid idiots on Facebook. Like, holy smokes. Dan had live blackworms for about 5 seconds, but they went fast. Wow. I guess somebody needs to start a live blackworms business, right? Our blackworms are in recovery. Oh, so they probably didn't sell. It was just, what is this thing jumping around? How's the fish room coming? Very slowly. Very, very slowly. Slowly but surely, but just very, very slowly. I'm been really busy getting my little shanty built and prepped and all that nonsense. Been out there. I was out there digging almost all day today, so it's a pain. Trying to like get up roots, like dig up roots, is the most annoying thing ever. Look up. I'm just a Bill from Schoolhouse Rocks. I thought Schoolhouse Rocks was the Jack Black movie. Am I like wrong? I know that I'm just a Bill dude. Like we watched that in school, but I thought Schoolhouse Rocks was the Jack Black movie. I'm probably way off. Sam overstocked in one of my 55s, but I think I got plenty of filtration to cover the BBA. I don't think filtration is going to get rid of your BBA. Granted, BBA generally doesn't like generally doesn't like flow. So sure, if you had enough filters, but eventually like the BBA is going to break off and grow in your filters. Like little strands are going to get stuck either on like the intake or in the internals, and then it'll just grow there. Yeah, if you have BBA, I would get rid of that ASAP as possible. That's School of Rock. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. What is this term? Cichlid idiots? Is that really a thing? It's just a running joke that I've had for like 6 years now. It's definitely not as bad as it used to be, but like back in the day, if you were like in cichlid forums or cichlid groups on Facebook, like they were like the fish police to like the max. Like it was a hardcore shaming. It was hardcore my way or the highway. It was like cichlids are the best in the world. There is nothing else. It was really quite an interesting time back then. School of Rock, School of Rock. I like that I have you on my second monitor. Like I'm going to do something else. Well, I have you on my second monitor up here too. So there you go. Corey, $5 super chat says, hello from South Colorado. Love the stream. Perfect water change listening. Any suggestions for keeping my pothos upright in my tanks? So, you can get the light diffuser, which I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like that egg, or it's called like egg crate too. You can get it like, I think you can get it like Hobby Lobby, you can get it at Home Depot. It's basically like this plastic sheet with like 1/2-inch squares, and so you can cut it exactly the length and width that you need it, and you can set it on the opening. So let's say you go out and buy like a glass lid for your aquarium, right? And it has like that plastic strip on the back of it. If you were to take that off and get like egg diffuser and lay it on that little strip, and then just put your pothos starts down in those things, it works really well. Or you can just keep your pothos, if you have like a hang on back filter, you can keep it in the back part, like the back compartment. I do that in all my hang on back filters. You just made me realize where my hate of Facebook pages started. Yeah. It's not as bad anymore, but I'm not gonna lie, it's still pretty bad. Like Facebook groups, there's some that are really well moderated, so it doesn't happen a lot. But like there's some where it's just like people be getting crazy on Facebook aquarium groups for sure. Like just unhinged. And it's funny when you ask a question in a Facebook group, like my favorite thing is when somebody posts a picture of a fish and someone says, can somebody help me identify this fish? And then you'll have like 100 comments with 100 different type of fish, and it's so funny. And then surely you're eventually gonna get the people to be like, that's not it, you idiot, it's this fish. No, it's not, you dumbass. I've been keeping fish 20 years. I think I know what I'm talking about. Well, I've been keeping fish 22 years, and I've bred hundreds of species, so I know what I'm talking about. And it just never ends. It's ridiculous on Facebook. I came in the hobby then, probably why I hate sharing my tanks online. Well, the nice thing about sharing your tanks online, like if you share your tanks on YouTube, like you can just ban people and they can never comment on your channel again. Like it's great. I don't even know how big my ban list is, but it is huge. UPSer says, I got rid of my blackbeard algae several months ago by covering my tank for a week with a blanket and turning off my Fluval 3.0. I mean, honestly, that's the easiest way. No hassle. Corey says, I got peace lily and a philodendron growing out in my hang on back. Yeah, I've got like pothos or philodendrons like growing out of every tank. It's insane. EJ says, I'm new to the fish hobby. I found out you're pretty advanced. For someone who's new to the hobby, like what is new? EJ, what is new to you? Because I would say like you're already pretty advanced. Like you already got like crazy amounts of live foods going. Like if you're new, then you went balls deep really fast. I'm just saying. I wonder, like, if you come back and be like, I've been in the hobby for 6 months, I'm gonna be like, dang, you're way ahead of everyone else that's been in the hobby for 6 months, like miles ahead. Actually use the plastic strips with aquarium lids for pothos. Just use a 1-inch hole saw. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could absolutely cut out just holes in the back too. I actually now I don't even use glass lids. I use the light diffuser like for the whole lid. I don't have to worry about humidity anymore. So yeah, I can get some pretty crazy stuff going on. All I use is sponge filters, underground filter, and if you hang on back, trash my canisters. Good job, because canisters are trash. That sums up Facebook quite well. I'm telling you. November, so what? 8 months? You're pretty advanced. That's crazy. Dang. Are you like that with all your hobbies? You're just like, boom. I mean, that's kind of how I am. So I get it. I get it. My pothos are no longer upright though, since they are now growing all the way up the wall across the ceiling. Have they actually like, I don't know what that thing is that they like protrude out and it gets stuck to your wall. Do you have that going on? I hate when they do that. Better than drugs or alcohol. Definitely better than alcohol. Man. Quitting drinking was by far the best decision of my life. Which philo should I put in my hang-on bag? I've been thinking about using some reverted Synagonium for my guppy tank. I mean, which philo? That's like personal preference. Like you get like the heartleaf philodendron like right here. I mean, they're all just gonna do amazing. Like all of them. I really like heartleaf. I like McCann's, which you can't really see, but it's right here. This big old monstera is covering it up. Oh, and I just knocked him over, but anyways, it's this one right here. I really like that one of my favorites. I need to water it though, as you can tell. There are no stupid questions, only stupid live streamers. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Ginger? Did you just call me stupid? I'm too stupid to figure out if you just called me stupid, but I hope you didn't just call me stupid. Quitting smoking was the best thing I ever done. Yep. Yeah. I would highly recommend it. Whether you smoke, drink, or both. Highly recommend quitting. It's just more money for the fish hobby if you quit. That's all. Is that such a bad thing? I have glass lids, flay my knuckles open monthly. You'd think they'd dull the edges before they hit the pet store shelf. I've never had one with sharp edges. That's crazy. Of course, as I have heartleaf and it's thriving. Yeah, I love heartleaf. I've got like this. So there's like the neon green one here. I've got just the regular green. It's not called neon green. It's called something else. I don't know. If Jimmy was here, he would know. But there's a couple different kinds of heartleaf. I'd love to find a variegated heartleaf. That'd be kind of neat. I've never been a big drinker, so I don't drink it all anymore. It's just a waste. Such a waste of money and time. Here's a dumb question. If you have more than one black ghost knife, do you have to say ghost knives? What's the plural of a ghost knife? So if you finish that and say ghost knife fish, I think that can be plural and singular, right? Fish can be both. However, if fish is in the name, then you have to say fishes for it to be plural. So not if it was like called a ghost fish, then you would say, and you had a lot of them, it would have to be like ghost fish fishes. Something stupid like that. I don't know. English is dumb. Get off my back. Whatever. I like Zen Ginger. She's witty. That's what she likes you to believe. Can you guys hear that cricket? That's gonna lemon lime. That's it. Adam, thank you. Lemon lime heartleaf. Thank you. I am terrible with plant names. But I know that this right here in the middle is some kind of Synagonium. Some rare thing. I don't know. Probably not. Corey says alcohol is dumb. Spend that money on tanks. I agree. I didn't think that for a long time, but I do think it now. But hey, man, more power to you. Do whatever. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. There are air roots, but I use push pins and hooks to support them now. All right. Amen, Corey. Amen. I can hear it now. Yeah, that was really loud. Like it was really trying to find a female that time. Like it's been trying for like the last 2 hours, but it really was trying that time. Directions unclear. I now have an IS6 in the driveway. I don't even know what that is. EJ says English is dumb. I agree. It is dumb. I have a 2-leaf cutting of philo header something variegated. I have that one too. Maybe if I ever drive that far north, I could bring you some. No, I already have that one. I can't say the name, but I have that one too. I think maybe it's not behind me, but I do have that one. Like I have like every philodendron you can buy. Like I'm a philodendron nerd. Did he just call me a fat pig? What? What are you talking about? That is Synagonium Wenlandii. I think that's right. I remember it being like Wendetii. So that's what I was calling it for a while. Synagonium Wendetii. I don't know. It was only like $8, and apparently I can sell it for like 50. So that's pretty good. I don't care enough to sell it and make $40, but if alcohol is what makes you happy, that's fine. Just drink it somewhere else. It's a false sense of happiness, though. It's not like real happiness. That's the problem. Alcohol is great if you have self-control. I mean, like even in small dosages, it still messes. It still screws you up, like internally. But I ain't trying to preach to anyone. I ain't trying. Yeah, that's right. There's no double negatives there. Some of my pothos vines are about 17 to 18 feet. If I had to guess, that's pretty sweet. I don't have anything like that yet, but that's how I want my fish room to be. This is why I have so many philodendrons. I've switched to only buying like vining philodendrons, and I just want them to be like all over the fish room, growing like crazy. All put a 20-gallon tall. Put out. I mean, they will grow so fast out of a fish tank. It's pretty insane. My 125 that has like a couple different species of houseplants in it, and I keep it half full. It's insane how much there is in that tank. Like, I have so many. I think one's an arrowhead plant, and I think there's I think one's a Brazil pothos or philodendron. I don't know. Yeah, so I think there's 2 pothos and 1 arrowhead plant, and it's so thick in there now that it's actually starting to starve out my dwarf chainsword, so I have to clear it up a little bit. Cody says I was addicted to heroin for over 10 years. It was not fun. I found the fish hobby, and it's helped me in my recovery tremendously. That is great. Congratulations. I've never tried heroin. I don't have any plans to. So either way, that is awesome. Congratulations. Bob, it's a line from History of the World Part 1. Oh, okay. I think I've seen that, like, parts of it, like, 20 years ago. Corey says, I love my fish room jungle. That's basically what mine's going to be. Like, I really want my fish room to look like you're walking in, like, a crazy, crazy rainforest. So, that's the challenge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it happen. There's going to be lots of fox trees and rocks and hopefully waterfalls. We'll see. Maybe not waterfalls, but at least some kind of like drip system for the fern wall and things like that. Unfortunately, a lot of it has been put off because, like I said, got to build a house first. To join as a member, there's a link. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Zenny. My pothos doesn't do well in my likely stock tank. I don't know what the deal is. Probably just because it's lightly stocked. I mean, it should still grow decently fast, but it's definitely not going to grow as fast as like, I mean, obviously, right? This is just obvious as an overstock tank. But like, it also depends on the type of fish. Like, if you have a lightly stocked pleco tank or a lightly stocked goldfish tank, I mean, those things are pooping all the time anyways. But if you have like a lightly stocked chili rasbora tank, then yeah, you're not really producing a lot of nitrates there. No, this is the same chair. I don't know. I guess it's probably me that's just extra cushy, not the chair. And hello, Amanda. Actually, yep. History of the World Part 1 is my guilty Mel Brooks pleasure. It's mine is Blazing Saddles, and talk about a movie like that. There is no way you could ever make that movie today, which is unfortunate. But Blazing Saddles is so good, so good. That's a top 10 all-time movie for me. Oh, I can't even do like a single quote from that movie without getting in trouble. I can't even think of it. Like, I can think of a lot of quotes, but I can't quote any of it here. UPS, You're Living the Dream says, Corey, I'm a recovering addict, and this hobby has helped me tremendously in my sobriety. Also clean since 11/7/11. So congratulations. Wow, that's what, 12 years? 11 years? Right on. What's the lead of a Loudon sparrow? I forget. Is an Asian or African or something like that, right? I don't know. I can't quote that movie accurately. It's been too long. It's been too long. Now I'm gonna have to download Blazing Saddles and watch it, because now I really want to watch it. Congratulations, living the dream. Do I like Young Frankenstein? I don't. Never met him. I don't know what that is. Young Frankenstein. Let me Google it. Let me Google it. Oh, is this a movie? 1974 by Mel Brooks? Yeah, I've never seen it. Obviously, I didn't even know what it was, so. Yeah, I've never seen this one. Young Frankenstein is a 1974 American comedy horror film directed by Mel Brooks. The screenplay was co-written by Brooks and Gene Wilder. I do like Gene Wilder. Wilder also starred in the lead role as a title character, a descendant of the infamous Dr. Victor Frankenstein. I don't know, like... I don't know if I'd watch this. I do like Mel Brooks, and I do like Gene Wilder, but I don't know. This is not really my forte. I'm sure it's not like a typical Frankenstein movie, though. Does anyone have a dime? I have a quarter. I have a dime. There you go. It's a dusty dime because it was sitting under my computer. I know you're just quoting. Sometimes I wonder if Bob grew up in a cave, or is he too young for Gene Wilder references. I would say for the most part, I haven't seen a lot of Gene Wilder stuff, but I do know that I like him. Blazing Saddles. Finally, someone agrees with me. Guppy Shack says Blazing Saddles was awesome. I agree. Young Frankenstein is a classic must watch. A must watch. Well, maybe I'll sit down with a couple bags of jerky you sent me and watch it. We'll see. UPS for Living the Dream says, make sure y'all like and subscribe if you haven't already. No, Bob would definitely appreciate it. I would. And have we reached the, we are $1 away. All right. One of the best. Young Frankenstein was amazing. Madeline Kahn, Cloris Leachman, Terry Garr, fantastic comedy. You would like it, Bob. It's raunchy and stupid. I mean, that's right up my alley. You know, I'm all about that raunch and stupidity. It's pronounced Frankenstein, like Franks and Beans. Is it? It looks like it's pronounced Frankenstein. It's spelled Stein. Oh, it's included with Prime. I could actually watch it right now. I do have Prime. I could watch this. Okay. All right. What else we got going on here? How many people we got here? 150. All right. 127 likes. I'm okay with that. True point. Blazing Saddles gives a pass on Young Frankenstein, but go watch it. So you were saying that Blazing Saddles is better than a Young Frankenstein. Taking my kids to Disney next week, and we're all hitting Universal Studios. I'm very sad to find out they no longer have Back to the Future ride. That's unfortunate. That's a line from the movie. Marty Feldman, Marty McFly. All right. I'll check it out. You got me. You got me hooked. I'll do it. I'm giving in to peer pressure. Like always. You're going to bully me to watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it and report back next week with my findings. But I need more opinions. Is it better or worse than Blazing Saddles? I feel like Blazing Saddles sets the bar pretty dang high. Pretty dang high. Spaceballs, I've seen that one. I've definitely seen that one. We're in the movie part of the stream, in case you guys were wondering. No more fish questions allowed. We're talking about movies. Back to the Future is now The Simpsons. I'm just going to let you all here quote Mel Brooks movies for the next half hour. I'm going to go hang out with my dogs. Hands down, Blazing Saddles is one of the funniest movies ever made. And no, you definitely cannot quote anything here. Let me look up some Blazing Saddles quotes. Let's see what happens here. Go to IMDb. Blazing Saddles. And we'll go to quotes. Oh my God. You can't say any of these. Okay, there's some you could say. You could tell they're like not saying the bad ones either here though. Okay. Back to work. Corey says Blazing Saddles all day. I see your Schwartz is bigger than mine. Sharknado. The sheriff's what? Yeah. When he holds himself hostage. Give me a break. Anyways, Candygram from Mongo. Yeah. Did you pillage last week? Are you going to try and pillage next week? Oh my gosh. Anyways, all right. Let me scroll through these comments. Make sure I haven't missed anything fish related. If you're here for fish, you better say something in chat about fish, because we're certainly not there now. Alex Harris was better in Blazing Saddles than he was at football. That's kind of funny. You've never seen Blazing Saddles? What is wrong with you? I'm telling you right now, sit down with your kids. If they're old enough to go to Disneyland, they're old enough to watch Blazing Saddles. And just sit down with them, watch it, and have a good time. Trust me. It'll be great. You gotta watch it. Maybe that's what we'll watch in our members movie stream. This is the second time today someone brought up Spaceballs on FishTube. What the HE double hockey sticks? Who was the first, Zenny? Who was the first? I don't want anyone who rewatches this stream complaining that we're not talking about fish. All right? Not my fault. Nice Disney double entendre. Entendre. A double entendre. That's Heedley. They don't make movies like those anymore. No, they certainly don't. But I would love to try. Like, if I was that creative, I would do it, and I would not be scared of getting canceled at all. Blazing Saddles, wholesome family fun. Exactly. Ed and Rico, that makes sense. I guess I probably could have guessed that. Like, if anyone's talking about it, it's going to be Rico and Ed. Somehow that just makes perfect sense. I thought I was going to starve in downtown Indianapolis, but I just remembered that Papa John's exists. Seriously, I was not about to pay for the borgy food around here. The bougie food. I don't think they can make movies like that anymore. I don't know. What's the last, like, really offensive movie that was made? Silver Creek Aquatics says, screw getting canceled. Yeah, I don't care at all. You can't. I'm uncancelable. You cannot cancel me. Cactus says, hi, Bob. How are you, man? I am doing great. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well, too. Digging the live plants, Mr. Brandon. Thank you. One of these movies would have been perfect for the movie night live stream. I gotta figure out how to make that work. I really just don't want to use Discord. I don't. But that's going to be the only option. Tropic Thunder. I don't know. That wasn't really that offensive. People were just angry that he did blackface. I don't think it was as nearly as offensive as Blazing Saddles, though. Like, Blazing Saddles is on its own level for sure. Most offensive movies of all time. It says Postal, which was made in 2007. I've never seen that. These are a lot of old movies. This is not even an accurate list because it doesn't even have Blazing Saddles in it, so definitely not the most offensive. Yeah, none of these lists are good. Discord for the win. Idio City? What? The Hangover, see, so, like, The Hangover is not offensive. Like, I mean, I'm sure someone's offended by it, but again, not nearly the level as Blazing Saddles. Cactus Woman says, I just got off work, about to something live plants, but I need y'all's help. I have a mid-light, about to maybe buy some plants. I have a mid-light, no CO2 tank, 125 gallons, 81 degrees. What plants can I get that live? So you're going to be able to do just about any low-light plant for sure. Like an Anubias, a Crypt, Java Moss, things like that. It really depends on what exactly your light situation, though. Wait, did you just get rid of that message? Most offensive movie ever. I nominate Pink Flamingos. I've never seen that one. I mean, I have my... Oh, man, when was the last time I was in... I think the last time I was in Discord was the last time I talked about it here. So, like, a month ago? 2 months ago? Let's open this up. What's new? Don't care. I don't care. So, the last time... It was almost exactly a month ago. The 2nd. May 2nd was the last time we were here. Sunrise and sunset. Mississippi Burning and the Chamber. It's probably a hard question or a hard list to acquire because not everyone's going to be offended. And like some people are offended by everything. Some people are just not offended by anything. So coming up with like the most offensive movies is pretty subjective. I don't know. Mongo does definitely rule, though, just like Rainbow Fish. So Java Fern dies after 8 months. Yeah, Java Fern is going to require a little bit higher pH. So if you have like soft water, it's not going to do that. It's not going to do that well. I have Dan's Fish Discord set up, but I don't think Dan is online enough for it. I'm online on Discord right meow. And there's no one here, which is why I'm never on here. There's never anyone here. The last person that was on here, where are you? I don't even see you in chat. I don't see you. You were here earlier. Anyways, the last person was Carol. So, it's been a while. There's a new Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe coming out. Ugh. That could be either really bad or somewhat decent. That's what I'm rating it. It's either going to be really bad or somewhat decent. What's my favorite rainbow fish? Parkinsoni rainbow fish. Bunny Viper Parkinsoni. Just the regular old Parkinsoni, yellow or orange, doesn't matter. They are my favorite. The way someone was aggressively cutting onions while I was watching The Boy with the Striped Pajamas was awfully offensive. Never heard of it. Bob, can't you do like a Netflix party or similar? I don't have Netflix. And start a member chat without streaming the video. Then it probably won't get pulled, and everyone still has access. And everyone has access to Netflix except me. I canceled my Netflix. I canceled my Netflix when Cuties came out. I redid it for Stranger Things, and I've canceled it already again. And I'm not going to resubscribe for the ending of Stranger Things. I'm just not going to do it. No. Oh, Doyle. Oh, Super Troopers is a great movie with plenty of offensive content. It is definitely a great movie for sure. And maybe some things that are kind of offensive in it. Bear effer. Hold the phone. Where's the Discord link? That's my only semi-active social media. I don't know how to link it. That is the problem. Like, I have no idea. It's lucky you're a member now because it's only for members. I have no idea how to share this server. I have no idea. Like, I know nothing about Discord, which is why I don't use it. Carol says I canceled Netflix too. Yep. Plus, Vibes Aquatics says peace out. Awesome, awesome. You can borrow my Netflix. Well, they're getting rid of Netflix. They're getting rid of their accounts. You know, they lost like 75% of the value of their company, so they can't afford people sharing accounts anymore. I don't know how they're going to get rid of sharing accounts, but they say they're getting rid of it. They also say they might add advertisements. So, yeah. Lucky you all. You might have advertisements in some of your content. Airplane was funny, but it would be offended. But would offend the easily offended. I know. Striker. Boom. Punches her right in the face. Oh, man. That's a good one. I think that was in the second Airplane movie. Give me a break. The new Top Gun is awesome. I really want to see it. But I'll probably have to wait. Oh, Nisi. Okay. Nisi is allowed to message me during a live stream. Super Troopers 2 was the best movie. I love the Canadian jokes. See, EJ, I never watched it. Like, I heard very mixed reviews, and I didn't want to soil the first one by watching the second one. I don't know. So I haven't brought myself to watch it yet. Maybe someday. But even like YouTube has a bunch of free movies that are actually pretty decent. I don't know. I used to have like every subscription service, and it's like, why? I don't even have time to watch all of these. Why am I paying for all of them? And I've really cut down on a lot of my cost, right? That's which is basically what allows me to do like YouTube full time, is by just cutting costs everywhere. Dan subscribed to the co-op, so we've been listening to talks on there while working. You mean like the members? Yeah, if you could send it to me on Messenger, like I really should probably figure out how to do that. Like, Anisi, you sent me your thing, but I don't even know how to find you. Like, seriously, I do not like Discord. HBO Max for the win. Yeah, I usually just like, once you go so long without it, you get like a free month or like a free week or something, then I'll do that, but that's it. You're missing out then. It doesn't soil it. I promise. All right. If it ever pops up somewhere to watch. And it was a prequel, right? Not a sequel, but a prequel. My official review for Super Troopers 2, as good as you could hope for. Not as good as the first, but close enough. I really followed the sequel for a long time. Like, they crowdfunded it. They had like a Facebook group, and depending on what tier, you could like meet them. You could even, if you pledged enough in the crowdfunding, you could be an extra and get your name in the credits, and that would get you on IMDb, which some people did. I was a big fan of the original Super Troopers and was not disappointed with the second. I mean, the first one is just amazing. Like, it's ridiculously funny. There you go. Sweet. Like, cult level fan of Super Troopers movie. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm right there with you, EJ. Like, Super Troopers. I mean, that's like, it's a top 10 for sure. All-time comedy. I don't know about top 5, but definitely top 10. There's some tough competition when you get into that, to get in that top 5 spot. Hi from down under. So, have you watched Freddy Got Fingered? Now that is hilarious. I actually haven't watched that one, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Paul Paul finally thrown in the towel. I'm just going to call a plumber in the morning. Do you need water the rest of the night? I don't know. I guess it was, oh, it actually was a sequel. Okay. Wait. Was it that they're like, they had kids and the kids became, I don't know. I'm like so confused. Zane says, just picked up a 40-gallon terrarium at Petco for half off. Leopard gecko incoming. Leopard geckos are amazing. Congratulations. MacGruber, never seen it. Haven't watched Super Troopers since I was like 15. I loved it then. It ages pretty well. It does age pretty well. I'm not Steenfott on Discord. I'm Big Steen on Discord. So, oh no, I am Steenfott Aquatics. Steenfott Aquatics, that's what it says. See, I don't know. I scroll over my little icon here and it says Steenfott Aquatics. I guess just my thumbnail is Big Steen. Streamer mode is enabled. Stay safe, friend. I don't even know what that means. The whole group is hilarious. Yeah, like the lizard, whatever. Something lizard. Something. The lizard squad, or I don't know what they call themselves. It's lizard something. What else we got going on? Bad Santa. Okay, sure. We can put that one on the list. As far as offensive. Just try for like 5 minutes to find Steenfott. I'm gathering that the most of us commenting are in our 30s and 40s. Did you just age yourself, Regina? Did you just age yourself? The 40 is the new 20, so. You're 36, 22, 21. Super excited. I have a bunch of Bo's Bonnie Rainbow Fry. Put some hornwort in the quarantine tank, and sure enough, I have fry on accident. That's usually the best way to get rainbows. I can't tell you how many times I've like got plants for someone or gave plants to someone, and it's like, oh, there's rainbow fry in here, or I gave away rainbow fry, or I got rainbow fry. Broken lizard, that's it. Broken lizard. Hey, I'm down with anything lizard related. Got a couple Alice tetras lately, cool fish, but one is now short one eye. Think that will be a problem? No. Only if you have something in there eating their eyes, then yes, that's going to be a problem. But a tetra with one eye will live its whole life perfectly fine. Marvin says, when's the next $1 per gallon sale? I have some things to do at the new place. Well, it literally just ended today. No, Saturday. It just ended Saturday. So you probably have a couple months to go. Although they normally do one around 4th of July, so maybe we'll get lucky and they'll do it again real quick. Yeah, maybe. Billie Jean is 64. My coworkers always tell me how getting old hurts. You'll need new bones. New bones. Yeah. Yeah, I think it kind of depends on how active you are too, though. I'm always 32 every year. Well, as long as you feel 32 every year, that's all that matters. Bad Santa 2 is pretty gold. Never seen 2. 36. I am older than all of you fools. Holy smokes. Jeez. Broken lizard. I feel like we need a cool name. I mean, yeah, there's Fish Fan, but I feel like I need like a group and it needs to have a cool name. Broken lizard. I don't know if it's cool, but it's different. It's like, it's weird. It's obscure. 5-gallon buckets is my... Oh, you're on the bucket brigade, huh? Well, that'll keep your arms toned at least. freaking rainbow shark went after the eyes of my tiger barbs. Completely docile. Doesn't interact with any other fish but the barbs. That'll happen. I mean, that sounds like a rainbow shark to me. My uncle is almost 70 and does bodybuilding competitions in a Speedo. Age is just a number. Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing a Speedo right now. Like, I don't have to wear pants. You can't see anything farther down here. So, yeah. All about that Speedo. The banana hammock. Especially when it's warm out. Dream Team, duh. Yeah, but that's already been taken. I don't feel a day over 60. However, I'm 43. Nice. What happened to the Dream Team? They're here, man. They're all in, well, I guess, blue and green. All part of the Dream Team. But I meant, like, not as exclusive as the Dream Team, but still, like, I need a group that's not behind a paywall. There, how about that? Who doesn't wear a Speedo? As long as it's like silky Speedos, that's what I'm about. The old banana hammock. Mike crap bag. Anyways. Red Wing Blackbird. What's going on, buddy? Buddy. Better be disc golf. I've never played disc golf. Ever. EJ says, I say the tiger barbs had it coming. They were probably worn twice. Yeah, I would say in like, you know, tiger barbs definitely have a probably have a long backlog of bad karma they have to be, you know, make up for. So an occasional one losing an eye. It's like the universe writing itself. I wear a Speedo and it sags in the front. I don't know what that means, but that sounds disgusting. Like, that sounds like something that I don't want to know what's going on. Like, what in the world? You sure you're not wearing it backwards? I don't know. Someday I'm going to make it to Washington and see several YouTubers in PA now. I mean, there's YouTubers in PA too. And I'm 60, a youngin'. The daydream team. I mean, I do a lot of daydreaming for sure. I'm too fat for a banana hammock. That's not even a possibility. Never too fat for banana hammocks. If I had as many subs as you, I'd definitely show a mankini. Well, depending on what you look like, that could be good or really bad. I mean, aquatic neurotics. Trimming a group of 14 to 4 is too much karma. My yo-yo loach is so nice. It's got the most amazing swirls, and I love the black and white color. He's so chunky now. Yo-yo loaches can be chonks for sure. Ostrich cross emu. All right. Guy got eaten by an alligator here in Florida looking for his disc golf frisbee in the lake. I feel like if you're in Florida, you obviously need to be looking for alligators if you're going near a body of water. Like, I've been to Florida. I've seen the alligators. And I feel like you should always be aware. Like, you shouldn't just haphazardly walk down to a pond or something and start digging around for golf balls or discs. I'm 6'4", skinny boy. I look like a noodle in a mankini. My fat legs will rub together and start a fire. I mean, that's one way. Gotta stay warm. Definitely gotta stay warm. I don't know about this front part sagging, Regina Phalanges. You got me there. Like, holy smokes. There's just something very disgusting about that. How'd we even get here? Thank God this is almost over, because you all have taken us somewhere that I don't want to be. What is even going on around here? For the people that rewatch this later, I'm just going to apologize right now. It's a disc, not a frisbee. I feel like that's something like the cichlid idiots would get mad about. Maybe is there like golf frisbee idiots? Like you can't call it a frisbee, it's a disc. Like that's something they get mad about. Was the Florida man looking for his frisbee in Disney? Trust me, I'm always warm. Well, yes, I know exactly what you mean. I'm not going to live near dinosaurs' beachfront property. Be damned. It's crazy to think that alligators were endangered at one time. Now they're everywhere. I mean, everything is everywhere in Florida. I mean, they literally have everything. This has been a very entertaining episode, Baham. Thanks. I'm glad someone thinks so, because this has been off the rails for quite a long time. Quite a long time. I was looking for my alligator at the disc golf course, and a freaking frisbee bit me. Switching it up on you. Because I don't have the proper parts. Like, sure, but they're just, it still does not, like, leave a good mental image. Like, well, I have no idea what you look like, but any woman with, like, sagging underwear, it's just not an image I want in my head. Like, they felt it downplays the sport. But I call it a frisbee before people tee off just to get in their head. I mean, that's a viable strategy, getting in people's head. Went to the chiropractor today, Junior, and got my hairs cut. I grew up a block away from a nude beach. So are you saying that you've seen that many times? Is that like you're trying to say it's normal to have a hang down when there is no hang down there? Everything in Florida wants to kill you. It's like the Australia of the U.S. Hey, Bob, can you please allow me to shamelessly promote the fact that I'm streaming Mondays at 7:40 p.m. nowadays? If not, sorry. Only if I can come on your stream, but not tonight. What type of plants would you recommend for platies? Holy smokes, we got a fish question. Thank you, Jim, for steering us back on the right path. Honestly, I would do anything with platies. It's more going to be dependent on your water parameters and lighting and things like that. I'm learning about golf because I work as the you're the cart girl. Oh man, the power you have. Do you even know how much power you have? Hey, wait, what? Oh. God brought us naked and let us be naked. Do you use a tee in disc golf? No, I think they just like throw it. They do like a 360 because they think it gives them more momentum, and then they just throw it wherever it goes. Jason says, I thought this was a fish live stream. So did I. But you don't hear the viewers drive the show. I'll take the show wherever the viewers want to go. After the first hour. The first hour, definitely try to keep it fish related. After that, it's whatever. Anyone can chime in. Any lurker that can come in here and ask a fish question or talk about fish. But the last hour, we definitely keep it a little more jovial. A word of the day, jovial. Dolbeck, what's going on? Guys playing frisbee on the beach, flapping away, horrible. Especially if they're old dudes, like that's even worse. That's weird. We don't really have beaches here, so I don't even know what like a closed beach would be like. 360 throws are for show-offs, and it usually doesn't work out well except distance competition. It's like when you do the running start, like Happy Gilmore, take a few steps and then whack it. Whack it. Been a while since I could hang out. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you pop up here. Jason says, how many tanks do I have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11. 12 if you count ones that are set up without fish in them. You had 47, but I'm down to 32. Yeah, there was a point when I had like 50 before I moved last year. When I had both my fish rooms going. That was pretty nuts. So I'm definitely in the going from 50 to like single digits, take it easy mode now. It's really nice. It's very nice. I did a rescape on a well-established planted aquarium. Boy, was it some work. Yeah, it certainly is. Bob has 5 fish, 2 drown. Just wondering how many fish are left alive. Can fish drown? Like, so you have like 5? I don't think fish can drown, can they? I saw a gator in a Speedo in Tampa. Of course, Alex would know this. Says Edmonds, which is by the co-op, has a nude beach right near Aquarium Co-op. Actually, growing up, it was all fat old dudes having group cuddles, but our beaches are cold and rocky. Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. Bob, one's at Danny's. How many tanks there? I don't know. She's changed a lot. When was the last video we did? Let's look it up. Let's look it up here. Go to YouTube Studio. Go to content. Let's see when the last video we did. I got like 50,000 views, so 50,000. We're looking for 55,000. Here we go. Upload date. November 3rd. So yeah, what are we? 8 months ago? A lot has changed. I'm hoping to get back in there in the next week or two and filming an update. Like here, there's been a lot of transition to houseplants. She was one of the people that kind of got me going on this craziness behind me. Cuddles, I'm screaming. What if somebody, I actually thought about this the other day. Like, what if somebody started like a cuddling service? Because there's always people complaining about wanting to be coddled or cuddled or whatever. I don't know. I just saw somebody complaining about it on Facebook, and I was like, why don't you just start a business? Like, people will pay you to cuddle with them. Is that prostitution? I don't think so. That's like people that charge for hugs. All my hugs are free, but there's people that charge for them too. The disc girl is the X-Stepper in baseball. You compare the crop hop. You are definitely a golf frisbee connoisseur. I will give you that. A golf disc. I find it very interesting that people know where their closest nude beach is. Yeah, they know for a reason, right? Like, we all know that Alex was in there hugging all them old dudes. Or what did he call it? Like cuddling or something? Wait, what did he say? Cuddles. Yeah, he was probably in there in the cuddles mix. That's how he knows about it. You know, EJ, you know that's right. Don't even lie. You can't even lie. There's a cuddling service in the UK. Now, why do you know about that? Were you getting cuddles in the UK? Not that there's anything wrong with that. There's cuddle. Oh man, here I thought I had $1 million idea. There's cuddle service in Japan. They charge about $80 an hour. Wait. So you can make $80 an hour for basically just napping? Like, hello, people, get on that. Like, why would you not do that? I gotta Google it. Seattle, Washington cuddling service. I want to be very careful here because there's some things I don't want to see. Professional. Cuddlecompanions.org. Cuddlecomfort.com. How have I not known about this? I mean, I don't know why I would know about this, but still. Okay, let's see. Wow, look at this. There's 900, 800, 400, 2900. Wait, let me just add them up as I go here. So 9, 8, 17, 21, 28, 36. 3,600 people in Seattle. selling cuddling services. What in the world is going on? This honestly like blows my mind. We're all adults here, not everyone. I mean, it's still PG. It's still PG. But that's all right. I guess I don't know. You're in your own little world. I am, man. I am perfectly happy being in my own little world, in my own head. Fat old dudes cuddling on a cold rocky beach. Are we sure it wasn't a bunch of walruses sunning themselves? Davo, glad I left Seattle. I'm sure this is probably everywhere. So, view locations. Literally every single state. Washington has, where's Washington? 37 cities in Washington offer this. California has 112. What about like New York, New Jersey, New York 32? So there's actually more in Washington than in Wyoming. Has 0. There's nobody cuddling anyone in Wyoming. So if you want to go and make your millions, you need to move. Johnny, there's your side hustle, buddy. Start your cuddling service in Wyoming. There are 0 providers. What's another one? Idaho only has 2. South Dakota has 1. New Mexico, 0. And you want a New Mexico, there's your side hustle. I'm telling you. West Virginia, 1. Ooh, that could be dicey. That could be a gamble. Alaska has 2. Kansas, 2. All right. Texas, 79. What a weird thing. All right. All right. Anyways, lot lizards. Exactly. Lot lizards. It's in my algorithms now. Yeah, just because I said it. I'll cuddle. No, I don't. I'm good, man. Clearly, I've never looked into this service before. I didn't even know about it, so I don't need it. Like, I'm good. I got 300+ pound dogs right here. That's all the cuddles I'll ever need. I don't need to pay for it. Don't forget to tip your Hey, EJ, are you a cuddler? Are you a professional cuddler? You are, aren't you? No, people wanted me to cuddle them. So you know about tipping and everything. Like, EJ, since you're a professional cuddler, what's proper etiquette for tips? Like, what's the proper tip amount, EJ? Let us know. I'm gonna wait. I gotta find out the proper etiquette. I wonder, like, can you give gift cards? Like, what a great awkward thing that would be. Like, buy gift cards to this cuddling website and giving them to people. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. Wait, let's click on one and let's find some rates. Does it say the rates? Oh my gosh. $200? $200 an hour? $160 an hour. $200 an hour. What? It's like 200. That's like standard here. What in the world? $240. This is crazy. Why am I live streaming? I need to be selling cuddles. Holy smokes. $250. What a world we live in. Did EJ answer? What's No, man, I work in surveillance, Big Brother stuff. I would presume that you would tip your professional cuddlers some cash. I mean, any service that you're paying for, whether it's cuddling, a plumber, massage therapist, landscaper, always paying cash. They'll appreciate it. They will. for $2.99 you get more than a cuddle. Well, maybe that's all people want. I don't know. Do you got to go for school? Like, this person says that they have an associate's degree. I mean, does having a degree up your rate? 160. There we go. Coming down a little. Coming down in price a little. But like, I don't know, like $200. If someone paid me, that it would be hard to say no if someone paid me $200 to take a nap with them. Like, how could you say no to that? I mean, they would have to have some pretty bad hygiene for me to say no to like a nap. Like, you just want a nap? Jiminy Christmas. It probably was 80, but you know, inflation's pretty crazy right now, like 8% a month. What happens when the cuddle goes too far and someone gets... Well, control yourself, Jason. Have some self-control, all right? Jeez. You think there's a license? Wait, you have to get a license to be a cuddler? Can I... All right. Let's bring this back to fish here before we end this. Can I breed plecos with mollies? Yes. Just curious because I know mollies can be a bit more aggressive. Not all plecos. You can certainly do any bushy nose pleco you want. You can breed with mollies. You could probably breed a very large majority of plecos with mollies. Going into cuddling, I'm telling you, like, I don't know. I'm a pretty good cuddler, but I don't think I'm worth $200 an hour. Like, come on. This is like, if you guys never see me again, you know I've done a career change here. Like, ooh, what if you streamed it? Can that be like a Twitch thing? Like, can you stream cuddling on Twitch? There's a lot worse stuff going on Twitch. Like, it's crazy. Very interesting. I gotta go get some dinner. Well, oh my gosh, we're already 15 minutes late. We're almost cutting in on Alex's time. So basically, they're professional comfort people. I you know, on a serious note though, I bet people. So I'm not saying all. I'm not even saying a majority. I'm just saying like there's probably like a small minority of people that would probably get more out of a cuddle session than going to like a therapist. I'd be willing to bet that people would feel a lot better after a nap with someone you trust. Which hopefully you know you trust the person you're doing that with. I don't know how any of this works, but I don't know. I've been to a therapist and it was not rewarding at all. I got nothing out of it. So for me, I feel like I would probably get more, but I don't want to cuddle a stranger. That's so weird. I don't know. I'm hungry. I'm getting out of here. Like, this is just weird. Thanks, everyone. I hope you had an interesting time, at least. And I think I'm gonna go live this Thursday at noon. So keep an eye out. We'll see. If it's sunny out, then unfortunately I gotta work. But if it's raining out, I'm thinking about trying Thursday at noon. So like I said, keep your notifications on. Thanks everyone for the super chats, for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. And if I don't see you on Thursday, I will be back on Monday as always. Until then, have a great week. I don't know what I'm trying to push here. This one? Yeah, that's it.